Good morning, boys. First time that I'm saying good morning, boys, from Toulouse. So yeah, right now it's going to be like the first training day in Toulouse that I actually woke up in Toulouse, and there is a training today. It should be a planned training, but as you know, I'm gonna do front lever as well. And today it's actually gonna be a very big session with super strong guys. Lots of you guys or know them. Probably Elias and Dylong will be there as well, with other strong athletes that they are like top 10, top 20 in France. So that's so good to hear. It's going to be a very big session. I hope it will be afternoon and not like at the evening, but we'll see how it will go. Either way, right now I'm heading to the cafe. Now the Airbnb that I'm staying at right now is not the Airbnb that I'm gonna stay in for the rest of the trip here in Toulouse. Actually, tomorrow I'm leaving to a new Airbnb. So that's why like I don't have anything, for example, to eat in this Airbnb. Every single time I just buy what I specifically need for the meal. So you'll probably come with me later to the supermarket. Maybe we will buy like a cut of steak or something like that. But yeah, for now, first coffee of the day. Now, again, the Airbnb that I'm staying at right now, it's not even the same area that is going to be for the rest of these 2 weeks in Toulouse. So I don't really care about like this day today. And even yesterday, I was just like enjoying the city and walked like 40k steps. But it feels good. Yesterday I had like a midnight GTG and I had crazy holds in Planche and Victorian. So I think we're really ready for today's training as well. The only thing left is basically to send videos for my coach. That's why I have the computer here in my backpack, and I will see you at the coffee. Okay boys, it's a Sunday. There is some good sun, good coffee. Not a good Wi-Fi, but I will still walk here a little bit. So that's like the local coffee here. It looks really good, so I just said like why not. It's my second to last morning here in this area, and then I'm moving towards the center of the city. So we'll see how it will go, but for now it's a good morning, so let's enjoy. As you guys saw, with today's being, weekend, Sunday, there is also like the local farmers market, just like every single time I was telling you in Paris. But yeah, I will actually try to find their oysters, because at first I thought the weather today will be really bad, but actually today's weather is good enough, not only for oysters and like being in the sun and so on. As you can see, like I'm shirtless, but also because the training today is going to be outside. I thought it would be in someone's apartment, but actually we're gonna do it outside in one of the parks. They will probably bring their like parallettes and the static bar, so everything should be good. But it's a good opportunity to enjoy Toulouse for the first time with sun, because Toulouse should be way hotter than Paris. And I was waiting so long to just be able to tan, because in Paris it was like one day 23 degrees, one day like rain and 10 degrees, which was really shit. That's why I hated Paris. But now looks like in Toulouse it's gonna be way different. There is probably gonna be sun like every single day, so I'm super happy about that. So yeah, I finished in the cafe. I sent videos to my coach, and right now we're heading back to the apartment for the first meal of the day. And obviously it is going to be eggs with parmesan and probably like a kiwi or something. So that's gonna be the first meal of the day. And then I will put my backpack in the apartment, and I will be able, to just like walk by and travel in the city without the backpack, without the computer. So it will be way easier. And that way I'm just gonna, just enjoy my time until the training starts. I think the training will be at like 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. whenever the sun is like the hottest. So we'll see. Like I'm talking with the guys, with the French guys, and seeing like what's going on. But either way, it's gonna be a very great day, and I will see you in the first GTG of the day and the first meal of the day. Due to mentality reasons, I'm actually gonna eat this meal and only then I will do the GTG. To show myself that even when even when I'm after a meal and should be heavy and so on, I can still perform. So that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I just have here 5 eggs with a little bit of Parmigiano Reggiano, and I might add some carbs, but really light ones, like maybe 2 carrots or a kiwi or something like that, and that's it. Boys, first of all, very strong GTG. That was my best ever white press and possibly my best ever Victorian press. So I just knew that it's gonna come. I'm feeling super light today. It's a training day. It's going to be crazy. Now, one thing is that after I told you there was sun, right now there is not any sun, and I already thought to myself, okay, I will go without a jacket and with shorts. So it's a bit cold right now. But again, I need to do some steps. So that's not a bad thing. I will probably be warmed up in 10 minutes or so. I will go for another cafe, I think, just because the first coffee was actually very big and it was only €1.70. I don't know what happened there, but it's super cheap. I don't know, it's at the same coast as Portugal when I'm in France. So I don't know what happens most of the time. I'm drinking Americano in €3, €4 when I was in Paris. So that's kind of good, and it means that I can go for another cafe today. And besides that, I think I'm just gonna chill until I will know which hour the session is. Actually, Axel didn't told me yet. He gave me the place and everything, so at least that's good. Axel is a really good guy, really kind guy. He really helped me, and I'm kind of happy that today I'm gonna train with them, so that's good. And yeah, just gonna chill right now. If the sun will go out soon, maybe it will be a weather good enough to eat oysters. So that's something that I'm actually gonna do in the farmers market. But we'll see. For now, another coffee and more steps. Okay, I was able to find just a very small supermarket that is also open on Sunday, which is really a good business because everyone has to come here if they want food. So I was able to find rice cakes and potatoes. Now I will not yap too much. I will just tell you that I'm probably gonna eat 150 grams of steak with a few potatoes just before the pre-workout. And then actually there is one thing that I wanted to find that I didn't find, which is instant coffee, black coffee. So I can drink it with the honey and the rice cakes for the pre-workout, because the workout is at 3:30. That means that I can smash a coffee at 2:30 p.m. and it will still be okay. It will not interrupt with my sleep. So I do want one less coffee today, and obviously there is no coffee in the apartment, so that's something that I will have to do some steps for and find a coffee, which is a good sign, okay? Because I think I'm already at 10K steps now. We are just about to get into the apartment. I will probably cook everything. I will also do a GTG. And then meanwhile that I'm digesting this meal, I will go find a coffee, come back to the apartment, pre-workout, and the session. Let's go! Second meal of the day. A little bit of potatoes with a steak. Let's go. As I told you, right after the meal, I went for another walk when I was already 10K steps. Now I'm gonna get back to my apartment at 15K steps and smash the pre-workout meal. As I told you, I found the black coffee thing, or whatever, just something that I can put in hot water that will bring me caffeine. And obviously I lost my bottle of water, so a bottle of water. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna get to 15K steps, which, if you remember, it's always my exact goal when I'm on a training day, to get the 15K steps, the first 15K basically, before I'm doing the training, so it will not feel like a tool for me when I finish the training and have to walk for so long. I will probably finish today's training with like 20k steps, because I will probably walk to the place that we are training at and back. So again, that's another really good news. That means it will be kind of easy to get the 25k steps today, another day on the aggressive cut. And that's pretty much it. I think we're ready for the pre-workout meal. I'm getting to my apartment in like 5 minutes. But before the pre-workout meal, and while the coffee is like getting hot, I will do obviously the second G2G of the day. So the first G2G was like after a meal, like after the eggs. But right now I want to do the G2G in more of like a depleted state, without any caffeine in my body, without any rice cakes and honey in me that will give me energy. So it feels like I'm doing G2G with no energy, you can say. But I'm probably gonna feel light, which is a good thing. So I will see you when I'm at the apartment. Pre-workout for today. We have black coffee. I'm actually looking so good with this haircut. And rice cakes with raw honey. That's all we need for the training today. I will be completely honest. I'm really excited to train with Axel and Asta and Ilyes and Dailong. To be honest, I were looking forward for those guys for a very long time, like more than 2 years that I know all of them. And to be training with them right now and feeling not ashamed about doing planche and front, you know, besides them, but looking at it as, okay, they're stronger than me, but that's okay. It's really inspiring. And that's pretty much it. I will see you at the session. Guys, so I will be completely honest with you. They weren't really training. It was more of like having fun. I was there for like 10-15 minutes, but I realized that the real session will not be happening here. So unfortunately, today I'm not gonna train with them. But in just like 2 minutes or so, I will arrive to a training place which should be better. We'll see. Like I'm right now inside the building. There is some food and stuff here, but they told me that at the end of the building there is going to be a session, like session with all of the guys that have trained in the studio a few days ago. So that should be like a real session. So I'm waiting for that. I hope it will actually happen, because for now it looks like they weren't training, I would say, like the usual stuff. Looks like they were just today for a light activation, for example, and not like a real session. So hopefully I will find the real session very soon.
Bro, what the fuck is that warmer?
Et vu qu'hier j'étais
Lean.
sous 4 grammes de
Let's go.
Oui, le ça.
Yes. Easy, easy. Lower.
Je pense que je vais prendre une semaine de repos parce que mon corps il est très. Je ne vais pas manger. Fais un repas type. Ouais, t'as raison.
Higher, higher. Good, 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 good.
J'ai fait la plante fessée depuis 2 semaines, ça va. Ça va,
Breathe, breathe, breathe. It's good. Yes. Okay, bro, breathe. Breathe. It's easy, it's easy. It's easy for you.
Allez, gratte, 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 gratte. Allez, respect, respect, respect. Allez, allez, allez.
Favorite video?
En fait, je suis là.
Go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead. Easy, bro. Easy, easy. You got it. Just have to finish.
Let's go. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Down, down, no. Right, is it? What is down, down, yes? Down, down, no. Down, down, yes and no. Down, down. C'est bon. Tu me vois là? C'est quoi après? Bien. Down, down, pourquoi là? Down, down, j'appelle le docteur. Tu sais les autres choses comme ça? C'est quoi là?
For it. Bro, don't count. Go for it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, 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 go. Max, 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 max. Hold, hold. Breathe a bit. It's easy.
Guys, I'm really high right now from everything that happened in the session. I'm so happy, but I just wanted to show you what I have to eat. Steak and potatoes. It's the exact same meal as the second spike of the protein, but it just way more. So instead of only 120 grams of steak, it's 300, and instead of only 300 grams of potatoes, it's 800 grams of potatoes because I want more carbs. So that's basically the last meal of the day. Oh, I have to cook it while I'm talking to you guys. And after that, I will go for a night walk and I will talk to you about the session because you can see how happy I am. Okay, boys, now that I'm not starving, after what I told you, I also ate 7 rice cakes with honey, just because I realized that it's actually okay to eat all of these carbs after the post-workout, after this crazy workout that I had. And I know it may sound weird to you, but I felt like I didn't push myself enough. I felt like I could have pushed myself more. I didn't talk to you guys, but what happened is that we had to we had to close the studio, and this is why I continued the rest of the session in like a random place with Dailong, which was kind of cool. But yeah, basically today's session made me realize that Sthenos is coming and I'm ready. Like, it was the first time that I've tried soupy Maltese on the white bar, and basically just doing like soupy Maltese to sat, which felt really good. And I didn't even think that I pushed myself hard enough. Like, I did the combo and I felt like it was easy. Now, why did I feel that? Because it was something related to the technique, specifically in the Maltese. Because when I'm doing it on a static bar, it was the first time that I've ever tried now to do it on a static bar. I feel like I'm afraid to lean forward. And when you're afraid to lean forward, for me, it's because like it's high above the ground. So it's not because I want it to be easy, but because I feel like I don't want to get close to the ground. It makes the Maltese actually harder. So I know that I'm able to hold this width of Maltese regularly on parallettes for like 3 seconds clean. And all I need to do right now is to be able to get used to a static bar, which is exactly what I told you that I'm gonna do in Toulouse. I have right now 14 days left. Actually 13 days, okay? This was day 13. Damn, that means tomorrow is day 12. But either way, I have 13 days, and I'm talking about it because I just know that I'm able right now already to do the combo of the Soupy Maltese to SAT, and I just need to gain confidence in it. So in today's session, my whole thought process was just to do the combo, just do it. And instead of I will try to do Soupy Maltese to Soupy SAT, I wanted to tell myself, okay, I'm right now doing Soupy Maltese to SAT, just to feel how it feels like. And now that I know that I'm strong enough for it, all I need is to gain confidence in those two movements, so I will be able to do them one after another. So that's something that I will be able to do in the next 12 days, basically, just to get used to doing Soupy Maltese and then leaning back to a SAT. I think it will be super easy for me to do it clean in 12 days. And yeah, then the rest of the session, it was crazy. So many good combos. Tomorrow there is also gonna be another combos session. I hope it will be in Axel's apartment, basically, because he has like a very long static bar, and I can also talk with the other guys about like how should I do it, how should I transition, like which width to take the SAT after the Maltese and so on. So basically I'm super happy about today's session. It made me realize that all of the things that I wanted to do in Sthenos are possible, and I just need to keep on going with the cut, with the journey, with the trainings and everything. My hands are getting tired. Okay, and obviously, as I told you, all of the other stuff that I did in the session were crazy, and I actually think the front lever was stronger than the plunge today, even though it should have been more about plunge today. Now I don't even care about it anymore. Like, I don't have anymore like a plunge day or a front lever day. I just have a training day. It's just that today I started all of the combos with plunge at the start. So it was always Maltese at the start, or Soupy wide press at the start, or Soupy Maltese at the start. And tomorrow every single combo will start with SAT or very wide touch, and then continuing to a plunge and so on. So that's basically how I'm training right now. And yeah, that's pretty much it. My Soupy is getting so much better. One thing that I didn't work on today was the push-ups, and to me it just feels like I just need to start in normal grip, in like neutral grip, if I want to train push-ups. And I didn't want to do that today. I wanted to take advantage of the of the static bar, so doing way more Soupy and so on. So that's why I did that. And obviously I don't feel confident enough in push-ups, to be honest, like you guys know that. Even though I almost done like 555, I feel like push-ups is my weakest link. So I don't think like I will do a lot of push-ups in Sthenos. Like, my goal is to be able to spam very intense stuff instead of spamming like 3 push-ups to a press. So that's why like I'm not putting a lot of emphasis on it in this session specifically. Maybe tomorrow I will put more emphasis on push-ups, we'll see. But either way, I'm feeling super happy about today's session. And right now, as you can see, I'm finishing my steps for the day. I just have like 3k steps left, but I think I'm gonna do more just because I don't feel hungry and I want to explore Toulouse. So why not? I'm actually right now getting very close to the center, and in the center like there is a lot of like good vibes and so on, especially with the sunset that's happening right now. So I will probably find like a good place to sit in the sunset and just enjoy life. And that's pretty much it. I will talk to you guys in the next vlog. Yeah, it was a perfect day. perfect day of eating, perfect day of training, perfect day of doing exactly what I need to keep on progressing. See you.